Hi, welcome to Digital Blueprint. Apologies for the delay. That's me messing about with the screen and the system. So again, apologies. We just wanted to really come back to what it is that we're actually going to get out of this victory with Ash system, because we know, for instance, that if you want to build a business, or you're going to have a business of your own, or you want to use victory with Ash as a business, what he's going to teach us will allow us to absolutely get there. And this is the key, really, to what we're talking about. This is the system that we need to take advantage of, so that we can learn as much as we possibly can. So I'd like to bring in my two colleagues. Obviously, I've got Peter with me and Collins with me, and this is going to be a very brief discussion just to talk about what and why. So, Collins.
Yeah, so it's been long, really long. Yeah, it's because all of us have been really busy with, with our own daily lives. And, this is 2026. And sometimes it comes and then with knowns and unknowns, and you have to get busy with stuff. But we are still here, because a lot of people say, oh, where are they? We are not seeing them anymore. We are here. And thank God, Andy said, why not? Let's go live today and just chat a little bit. But when you believe in something, so much, something you believe that will change your life, there is no hesitation. There is nothing you can think. There is just like no turning back, because when you ask yourself what is out there, nothing. What is out there for you? Nothing. There are people who've done a lot of stuff, but every time when they come, they always said the result is always the same. But what if there is something that will change your life? Sometimes belief is different, Andy. You always think about, you can believe in the knowns and you believe in the unknown. But when you believe with that conviction that something will change your life, there is no way nobody can tell you that these things will not change your life. And there are times that silence is even good. It's better, because it helps you to revive your own spirit. It helps you to rethink. It helps you to even do things better than coming and talking. And sometimes the part of silence is more powerful. But again, the belief in something, in your own ability to achieve something, is more powerful than any other thing. So what do you really believe in? Those who are listening to us, what do you really believe in? You cannot go to your school like those who have studied, they do stuff. I always say it. If you are going for an exam with the mindset that you will fail, you will obviously fail. Because first, there is no conviction that you will pass. So everybody go, even in football match, the two teams come, what do? They come with that conviction that they want to win. Nobody is coming to a football match as a loser, because what's the point playing the football if you know you're lost? But at the end of the day, there is always one winner in football, but you must do your best. So when we come into this with victory with Ash, we are coming in as winners. I believe I will win. That's my conviction, that I know it will work for me. How do you see it yourself is up to you. If you think that it will not work for you, so be it. But if you think that it will work with that conviction, move on with your daily life and know that there is someone somewhere working for you, building something that will change you. And something so good doesn't come that easy. It doesn't come. It's not easy. Anything that is good doesn't come easy. And one of the things I always said, in life, not everybody will hail you. My mom always said this thing. He said, if you go to a party and everyone says, wow, you are a great man, there is something wrong with you. People will criticize you, but they only criticize things that is good. If something is so good and you see people criticizing, know that that thing is really good. But the person behind the scene building it knows himself that what I am doing is good. It is perfect. And I love what I'm doing. So I will leave it there, Andy, for whoever want to take it, because we can say this
Thanks.
all over again.
Yeah, thanks, Collins. Peter, I'm sure you've got something you'd love to add.
Yes, I would. We're obviously getting towards the end of January. I just want to obviously wish everybody a happy new year, although it's a bit late, obviously coming out with that. And obviously we're all in the same. We're waiting for Ash, and obviously we've got that conviction and we've got that belief with Ash. Obviously, there's I know that there's other shiny objects that's been spinning around outside, and people are being asked to join different things, and that's fine. That's up to you what you do. But my conviction is with Ash. I'm sticking with what Ash is trying to build for us, and I just want to say, what I've done. I've been busy in my own personal life. I've just purchased another business myself, and I've been keeping myself busy with my new business. And so we've all got to obviously live, and we've all got to move on. But at the end of the day, I have got a lot of faith in what Ash is trying to share with us, what his team's trying to build with us, and I'm here. I've gone nowhere. I follow what's been going on, and at the end of the day, I know that what will come from Ash will be absolutely mind-blowing for all of us. So just be patient. I get obviously messages on Messenger and emails and all sorts, like the rest of some of us leaders, what's going on. We all know what's going on. Ash is very busy. There's lots of things going on in the background. Okay. And you've just got to be patient enough, be positive enough, and be excited like we are. Okay, because we know it's going to happen. It's going to come, and when it comes, we are going to be pretty thrilled and excited. Going to the platform with Victory with Ash. Okay, there's going to be a lot of learning modules within that business, within Victory with Ash, and we're all individuals, and we're all going to have to go into this Victory with Ash and basically teach ourselves about how to run a business. I run a business anyway. And I think what Ash is going to share with us is definitely going to educate me more to run my own business outside of Victory with Ash. But it's there to be beneficial for all of us, and it's going to help us. Obviously, once Ash releases the platform that we're looking to move into, we'll all be educated enough to run that business the way it should be run, and that's what Ash is trying to do with Victory with Ash. But it's beneficial for everybody. Be patient. I'm excited. I'm just waiting like the rest of us, and it's going to happen sooner than we think. I'm pretty sure of that. Back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Peter. I know we've been quiet for a few weeks, and obviously over the Christmas period, it's now towards the end of January, and it is important for us to get back in front of everybody and start to bring the community back together. Because we talked about this, funnily enough, a couple of us talked about this on Sunday, and we said, look, the community is here because we're all part of this same journey. We all want to take part in this same journey, but the lack of information at this precise moment in time, there is a reason for it. And I think it's very important to understand. This was, again, something we discussed. Collins, as you know, is a software engineer, and they put and design programs, put programs together, etc. What Ash tried to do with OnPassive, obviously we had various issues with that, and it's far easier to be able to say, do you know what? Okay, I'm going to move that to one side and I'm going to start again, which is in effect what he's done with Victory with Ash. Now, what you've got to take into consideration is the greatest minds are creating this for us. These guys are absolutely top in their fields. They know exactly what they're doing, and they are rushing through this like we've never seen before, because obviously in the past we've had all of these other bits and pieces and issues going on, etc. But people are going to change their lives with what's happening here, and That's exactly what we need to convey. The learning or the information that we are going to be able to take advantage of for free is second to none. Now, I've said this before, but I will say it again. If you see a top mentor, they will charge you an exorbitant rates. And I know guys that are charged $25,000-$50,000 an hour to be able to sit down with them because their time is too precious. Sit down with them and actually learn the systems. Now, what they've done here is these systems that they have are the very best in the business from the very best. As Asha said, the greatest minds have created this learning. Now, what you've also got to take into consideration is that this learning is put in such a way that even we can do it. Yeah, it's designed for everybody to understand and everybody to work their way through. So that's important to understand. But this is free knowledge. We're not paying the 50,000 an hour for it. We're going to be having this for free, and this will change our lives purely from the point of view of the information that's going to be shared. Now, we don't know what's going to happen moving forward with Victory with Ash, which way he decides to go, but the information we will learn will help us, if we have our own business or want to set up our own business, to be able to take advantage of the knowledge gained by these specialists. So yeah, I for one am very excited. We all know what's happening with AI. It seems to have hit the market big time, but Ash has made it very clear in the past that we're in front of the curve, not behind it, because of what they did to begin with. So any final comments you want to add then, Collins?
Yeah, so Andy, thank you. Just going back to what I was talking about, belief. You know, I will still go back and said, if you are not convinced in what you are in, there's no need being in it, because you know this business will work for you if you are in it 100%, because it is not like half baked. You sit and say, what if, what if? As a human being, if you think like that, you will never succeed anywhere. You will never ever succeed anywhere. And to be honest with you, you know, there are things that when sometimes you read, you look at the way people always put questions and ask. This man, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is working his ass day and night for people he doesn't even know. No relative, nothing. He is building to fulfill his dream so that you can fulfill your dream. But you hear somebody sit somewhere and say, I want clarity. Clarity for what? Are you the one footing the bill? Yours is just to sit quiet and then wait, see. You choose to come in out of good faith, and you can choose to go if you want clarity. You know, that the time we've moved past that old train, where during the old boss, we used to try to explain to him, but now I'm not coming here to explain or to encourage you. Instead, I'm coming here to discourage you. You know, like Jesus said, I'm here to divide family. You know, mothers will fight against fathers. The Bible said it. I will not come to encourage you. There is something beauty there. You have to, for the time you've been here, I believe you must have seen so much to believe in it or not to believe in it. And if you don't believe in it, it's up to you. You buy, you go and have a good life. If I am here, it's because I believe from the day I joined, I started following Mr. Ash Mufareh. One thing I always said, I follow people with vision. If you are a visionary, the rest will come. The visionary, you can move a visionary from point A to point B. That person will move mountain. Take a visionary out of a business, that business is nothing. But you place visionaries in a business, the business will grow. So I follow Mr. Ash Mufareh because he is a visionary, period. Whether I know what he is doing or what he is not doing, it doesn't matter to me. He is a visionary, and that's why I'm here, because I will stick with those. Look at all the great business out there. Steve Jobs was a visionary. When he was kicked out of Apple, what happened? Apple almost collapsed. They brought him back. You follow people with visionary, because if you choose to ask for clarity, I believe this, I don't believe this, you stop looking at that person who is the visionary. One day you will stay. We always make a statement. If you want to follow someone with television and you leave someone with a vision, one day you will sit on that television and watch that person with the vision. I choose this regardless, because I know the person who is running it. I know and I trust, I believe in it. Whether there is clarity or there is no clarity, I believe with the person in vision. And if you want to take that, fine. If you don't want to take it, it's up to you. You know, I'm not here to encourage you to stay in. I'll even discourage you to quit. If that's what you want to hear, you can quit. But I'm in. Microsoft, 3,000, only 11 people made it. It's a lot. You can look at Jack Ma. How many? The secretary. So sometimes people need to step back, take 2 steps back, read, look at the vision. What is this man trying to bring? What is he trying to achieve? Rather than looking at your own greedy aim, step out of your greed and start to look at what this man is doing. And when you start to look at what he is doing, what he wants to put, you will appreciate it. You'll be happy, because even in your lifetime, you didn't even make it to that final step. Who knows tomorrow? But your generation will glad and said, my great-grandfather worked for me and laid the foundation for me to stand on. It's up to you to choose what you want to choose. But if you want to quit, don't go and make noise. If I don't want to do something, Peter, I'm standing before you. You are running something and I don't want it. I will not go out and create, Peter is this, Peter is that. I will never do that. I will quit quietly and find something that is suitable for me. You know, those who try to do that, they are cowards. I always say coward, because the well is full of a lot. There are a lot of things. You don't have to wait for someone to do it for you, because if you think you are capable of doing it, you can do it yourself. You can go and do it yourself. But if you cannot do it and someone is doing it for you, zip your mouth and wait. I am here because I know I cannot do it. That's why I'm here, because I know it is difficult to do it. It takes time. Not only the financial part of it, to build an IT company takes time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of money. I know I cannot do it. That's why I'm here. So don't be deceived by those who will stand around and tell you, come here, there is something here, come here, there is something here. You will go and lose your money over and over and over and over again, because those people who are telling you to come, they are not building themselves. They are not the developer. They are not sitting down creating a business. They are just looking around what is out there. Come and do it. Come here, there is something. They look for influencers to come, bring them, open the code a little bit. They make some little money and then disappear, come back with another name. And the people who are running it behind, you don't know them. You know only the person who introduced you. I am here because I know Mr. Mufareh. He is creating something. That's why I'm here. There is nobody above him. He is there. He is his business. He is creating it. I don't care how long it takes, but I know because he is there, I am here. He said, remember there was a webinar, if we can remember. He said, if I know I will not be able to do it, I will come sincerely and tell you, I can't do it anymore. Bye. Go and have a good life. Because he is there and he's still doing it, I'm convinced 100% that what is coming is better than what you have lost. What you will see is better than what you have lost. So that's why now, Peter, when we talk behind the scene, I talked to a lot of people. I said, if you want to stay, it's up to you. I'm not here to beg you to stay. I'm not here to tell you to go. Make a choice. You are grown up enough. But when you disappear, don't go and be writing things. What is this? I need clarity. I need this. Clarity, how are you sharing from profit and loss? Can you put a building and put it there and say, these are the engineers. I'll pay them. Let them build something for me. And you want clarity. Clarity for what? So I will leave that, but I'm just happy and blessed, and people should start to see clearly. Start to sit back and see clearly what is happening. The visionary is not giving up. The visionary behind it, Mr. Ash Mufareh, is not giving up. Yes, he is quiet. Yeah, he's silent. He's strategic. He is not giving up. Why are you worried? Why do you worry? Just move on with your daily life. I'm going around doing my own stuff. When it's ready, you make the finger like this, say, okay, guys, come, and I'll be back. You know, I'm doing my stuff. I'm happy. You know, so please, let's really close our ears. Be positive. Look at what is coming. Even if you know or you don't know, believe in it with conviction. That's how it is. That's life. So I will leave it. Peter Rogers and Andy, thank you.
Thanks, Collins. That's great. Pete, any final words you'd like to add?
I'll go on from what Collins just said. Absolutely fantastic, Collins. You absolutely nailed it there. And I want to really say about you know, with the vision with Ash, as a lot of you know, I've been in the business. You know, I haven't met Ash, but I came across Ash and his vision in 2018, and I've always had that belief, and I've always followed what Ash, you know, over the years and what he's been through and what he's done. You know, that's why I've got that vision. You can see what he's been through. It's been a tough time for him, and you know, and I want to say about people who are waiting in the background for this to happen, but finding these other shiny objects and it's been offered around. Okay, that, you know, that's entirely up to you if you want to get involved in that. But one thing you need to be sure of, that, you know, if you've been in this business as long as I have, my friends that I know in this business, okay, sorry, well, I've you know, I've been in it since 2018. Everybody I know, because I've been involved in this business, is from this business. Now, if I wanted to share another business, another shiny object, okay, I'm going to be sort of sharing it with people that I know, but they're from this business, and that is cross-promoting. We don't do that. That's wrong. Okay, you need to focus on what you really want in this business. This is Victory with Ash. This is what you first, you know, you got involved with. This is what you really need to stick with, and have the belief that this is going to happen, because I'm behind, like Collins. I'm 100% behind this. You know, he's absolutely nailed it on the head, and I can't really add anything more. But, you know, be vigilant. You know, I've had people contacting me about this and that and other things. I'm not interested. My vision is here. Okay, I've been here since 2018. I've got that faith in Ash. I'm not going anywhere else, and that's what you should have. You should have the conviction of this. If you're looking at something else, you know, you haven't got the conviction of what's going on here. Why are you looking? I know some people are obviously short of money, but, you know, this is a temporary measure, what we're in at the moment. Go and find a job. Go and find something that can give you that extra income, okay, just so it gets you by. This is going to happen in time. Victory with Ash is going to happen. You're going to move on to the next business, okay, and your dreams are going to be fulfilled. So don't get involved in shiny objects, because I can tell you now, over the years, I got involved with different things before I met Ash. I've lost a fortune. Nothing materializes the way it's all promised. I can assure you of that. And I know what Ash is offering us and sharing with us, you know, is going to be absolutely, it's going to blow your mind. And I'll pass it back to Andy, because I don't know what else I can say to add to that.
Thanks, Pete. One point that Collins made that I want to really, really reiterate here. You know, we are not doing this. Ash and his team are. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do anything for us, but he is doing this. So why complain? Just be patient. If you don't like it, as Colin said, you've got no obligation to stay. Off you go. But don't complain about it, and certainly don't complain to others about it. This is being done by someone else for you. On that note, just to let you know, we will be holding Heroes again. We'll start up again on Sunday, so please join us for that. And as time goes on, no doubt we shall share as much information as we possibly can based on what we receive. Have a great week, and we shall see you Sunday. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.